Hey y'all, I'm Angie. Welcome to my channel where I do stuff. If you're new here, thank you for joining me, and if you're a returning subscriber, thank you for coming back. Today's video is a little bit different because I was gifted something by a longtime supporter of the channel. In fact, he's the first supporter that I ever had who I did not know before I started my channel. So it's really special that I was able to get this and that he spent the time and effort creating it for me so that I could redo it and present this to you as a video. So it is a rock and fossil specimen cabinet, and when I picked it up, it was unfinished. So you get to watch me go through the process of picking out the paint and the handles and the drawer liners and getting it all together so that you get to see the finished product. So I am done talking. Let's get started. This cabinet was given to me by a longtime supporter of the channel. Probably the first person that actually supported me that I didn't know from before I started YouTube. So, and this guy guaranteed to get in my way. But here's the cabinet. The drawers I'll show you in just a second, but it's handcrafted and it's pine. It needs a little bit of wood filler here and there. There's cozy bears. Cozy bears. Anyway, cabinet. And all the drawers are back here. I am completely redoing my living room right now, so I've got boxes everywhere and furniture moved around. So this is what I'm going to be using to fill some of the dings and uneven spots. And I love the way this kind of deflates, but the smell, I cannot begin to explain to you how bad this really is or how fast it dries. But that's okay. Let's fill some holes. There were only a few small places that were slightly uneven, so what did I do? Used way too much to make sure that I am sanding for way too long. Okay, I won't make you listen to that. So I just finished a few places that needed to be touched up, and then we moved on to priming. Here's the primer I chose to use, and because I knew that the wood was really thirsty and it was kind of rough pine, I just used a chip brush to put the primer on because I knew it was gonna tear up whatever brush I had, so there was no point in using the good synthetic one that I'd gotten for later, or to chew up a roller. I lost the first half of the footage of me priming the drawers because of course I did. But this is the rest of the footage of me priming all the fronts of the drawers. If you're enjoying today's video, don't forget to hit the thumbs up button because it really does help support the channel. If you subscribe, make sure that you click all notifications. Otherwise, I'll get lost on the internet, and it's a really big place, and neither of us want that to happen. Priming really made a difference because the paint just went on so much smoother and it didn't soak in, and I think the finish was a lot nicer. So that was a good choice. And this is how they looked after the second coat had dried. Here's the paint that I used for the actual top color. I tried using a roller in the beginning and it worked okay just to lay down the first coat. It had a tendency to want to slide instead of roll sometimes. I might have been too heavy-handed. Wouldn't be the first time. And I really did find that using a brush gave me more control, and I don't know, I felt a better connection with the piece of furniture that way. Now, because I have Aussies and I have carpet, there's always dog hair everywhere. So after I got done painting the rest of the cabinet, I laid it over on its back and primed and painted the base and the legs. And that also needed 2 top coats, but it looked fantastic when it got done, with minimal dog hair included. I had to line the drawers, so I made a template out of printer paper and I used drawer liner. So then I put the template on that and did that 11 times. I asked y'all over on Instagram which handle you thought would be better, and Corey was the only one who said black. And while I agree with that, unfortunately, I think the bigger handle's the way to go, so that's what I ended up using. I made a template for the drawer front so I could make sure that every time I put a handle on, it went in the exact same place every single time. And here is the finished product. I think it turned out so great. I absolutely love it. I am eternally grateful to Peter for being so selfless and so sweet and creating this for me. So I have some protected fossil storage and specimen storage in my house. I think I'm probably going to paint the insides of the drawers at some point. I've also got some organizers to put in there and dividers and stuff. But I am just thrilled and could not be happier with how this turned out. Well, y'all, that's all I've got for you today. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, then I hope you'll consider subscribing, because I would love to see you back here next week when I do more stuff. Bye. I will never understand how it can look so extreme in the mirror and then I start filming and you can barely even tell I'm wearing makeup. I don't understand it.